My amazing co-host Truth. What is going on, Truth?
What's popping?
What's going on? We are here in good old Tampa, Florida, at Ohio Radio Studios. What's going on, Big Surge?
Cooling, feeling great,
doing real good. All right. So I don't want to ask. I want to ask, how's everybody week been?
So far, so good. Problem after problem, but you know, things will pan out eventually.
Facts. A lot of technical difficulties this week, as they say.
Yeah. Well, like I said, technical leads to greatness.
Facts. Something
Always.
Great's coming. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all that's coming. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, my job, it sucks right now. We're getting in the middle of inventory prep.
Oh, yeah, end of the year stuff.
Yep. And I am really pissed off at the way the store is and how I got it, and I'm trying to clean it up, and it's like, yeah. So there's going to be big changes happening by the end of the year for me, too. So,
there you go.
A lot of changes. 2020 has been the year of just trying to make it through, and 2021 is going to be that year of just break out and
success everywhere.
Yes, just oozing success, and that's for everybody. It's going to be a huge success from the show to the studio, everything. It's just going to be huge success, and that's what 2021 is going to be. Everybody's, it's going to still be cool. No, I'm not even going to entertain that. It's just going to be greatness. 2021 is going to be the year of greatness.
Facts. I can dig that.
So
I like that.
That's what I'm looking at, because it's the actual beginning of a new decade. I know everybody said 2020. But actually, 2021 would be actually the true beginning of the decade. So,
I'm scared. Honestly, I'm scared. I ain't resting 2021. I'm not putting any what was it called, provisions or any of that. Like,
I'm just speaking in the atmosphere. That's all I'm doing.
There you go. Speaking into existence.
I'm just tired of just the same stuff over and
over. What if we all say Happy New Year, then we all just disappear?
Hey, you know what? I'm with it. I can dig that. I'll take that.
And for you biblical believers, I seen a meme on Facebook, and it said, "What if the rapture already occurred and
nobody,
this is hell? Like, we're in hell right now.
Got taken.
This is what hell is. Like,
nobody got taken.
Yeah."
Like,
that could be a possibility. Everybody we thought was living right wasn't living right.
Wasn't nobody right.
Because I was like, nah, TD Jake's still here. Joel Osteen here.
It's not saying much.
I was like, well, you know, like the major preachers. I'm like, shouldn't y'all be gone if, you know, but I said, well, maybe everybody got their own dirt and stuff they dealing with. God said, you know what? Ain't none of y'all right. All y'all
gotta stay.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. But that's all. It's all right with me. So, but like I said, I know you're not speaking, but I'm speaking it. It's going to be a year of success, 2021.
I'm just saying whatever happens, happens.
Year of independence and success.
Yeah. Yes. So, we've got a little thing to do tonight. So, and I know you're probably wondering, I don't see us. Well, I'm going to say it, Facebook's being dumb.
Yeah, Facebook is, yeah.
Facebook's just being a little child right now, throwing a little temper tantrum. But we will be on Spreaker, iTunes, Google Play Store. You know, we'll be on there.
Spotify, SoundCloud, Amazon.
So,
Castbox.
So we will still have the audio. You just can't see our smiling faces tonight.
Not this week.
So it's all right. we'll be back.
I got a bad haircut, that's why.
Yeah, and I gotta get the.
I need to retwist. It's all good.
And I gotta get the beard tightened up a little bit. So, next week we'll look nice and clean for y'all. We'll look presentable. Right now we look radio presentable.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
I ain't making no promises. Way Facebook is.
Yeah. So, let's start it off and see what's going on in our news world today. So, how many storms have we had so far this amazing 2020 hurricane season?
A lot.
Well, we got number 26.
Woo!
Epsilon.
Nice.
Tropical storm Epsilon.
That don't sound good at all. That does not sound good at all.
It is the 26th named storm of the year. 26. That's one away from tying the record from 2005, a 27. It is a tropical storm. It's about to become a hurricane. And it's moving towards Bermuda. So, again, hurricane season still ain't over. We got about a month and 11 days before hurricane season is officially over.
Lord help us.
But it's still 2020, so who knows? I'm just going to say the end of 2020. So, but it is, like I said, we're one storm away from tying the record from 2005. I think it's going to get broken. Just because it's 2020.
Why not?
Might as well go big or go home. So I just feel like it's just going to happen. I think, I don't think we'll get to the numbers, but I think we'll go through the whole Greek alphabet before the end of the hurricane season. And that'll break the record. But I think only one time they went to numbers, but that was like back before we were even thoughts. So, but, like I said, it's 2020, so we'll see what happens. So, Epsilon's out in the Atlantic, and it's going to be heading towards Bermuda, possibly as a Category 1 or 2 hurricane. Anybody heard of Jeffrey Toobin?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't heard of Mr. Toobin?
No.
Toobin was on a Zoom call with some New Yorker colleagues, and that's a big newspaper.
That guy that was beating his meat.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was caught, pounding the home.
Why, right?
Yeah, why?
No, but he thought that it was muted.
It doesn't matter.
And pause.
It doesn't matter, bro.
And he did all the political apologies. I'm sorry to my family, everybody. But that didn't help it enough because he's now suspended from his job at the New Yorker.
As he should be.
And actually, I guess he does commentary on CNN as well. And he actually took leave from CNN. They didn't suspend him, he took leave. So, my big question is, since a big name, kind of a big name guy was caught, helping himself out on Zoom, do you think this happens a lot more?
Absolutely.
Because, you had the parents, teachers telling the parents, keep your clothes on, don't smoke your weed in front of the camera.
You in my house.
That's
we in my house.
Well, no, he's home. He was home.
You're on the clock. I'm not on the clock when my kid is sitting in front of the computer doing schoolwork, and I walk by. What you're smoking a blunt? Like, this is my house. Now, when you're on a Zoom call with your fellow employees, you might not want to be beating your meat now. Like,
like he could even just said this: close the laptop because it shuts off. It'll shut it off, and then he's good. But no, he
probably got this little kink. That's probably what it is.
But still, come on now, come on, man.
Like I can't even imagine the situation where you're like, guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah, like,
let me be right back, and you guys continue. And he meanwhile stands off to the side.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna end this whole Zoom meeting right now. I apologize. I have an emergency situation that requires my immediate attention. Thank you.
I gotta go. Gotta go.
That's it.
But no, he didn't do anything. He just like
he just was handling it.
Yeah.
Right there. And then they said that he accidentally showed his penis. And then yesterday the news dropped that he was actually running one. Come because I could see, well, maybe, he was in a meeting and forgot he had a computer on and, you're putting pants, maybe change or something.
Yeah.
That happens. But when they dropped the news yesterday that he was running one, that's a whole other...
That changes the whole
dynamic.
I don't know if they say you need to be on this Zoom call at 1 o'clock. You should probably do that before you jump on the Zoom call. Like, just seriously.
But maybe there was a coworker that...
I can understand you possibly like maybe getting some head on the Zoom call. You know what I mean? Like nobody can really see what's going on. But when you doing it yourself, it's stuff that goes in without like you. All right?
But he is an older guy, so it's not like
he's not very technologically savvy.
Exactly, and also it doesn't happen. It doesn't just hey, it happens at 2 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
Whenever it happens, it happens.
He's got to take advantage of that moment. He's like, whoa, wait, this don't happen often.
So now, is he fired? Suspended?
Just suspended.
Yeah, he's just suspended.
Suspended. Fired.
See, it makes me wonder.
Make a big deal about that.
It makes me wonder now, did he start the process during the call and got up and finished? Or did he just walk off to the side?
Well, I guess what happened. I guess what happened is he kind of tried to close a little bit, but he thought he muted it and paused.
So they started it.
Yeah, because literally he had it like this.
Oh, that's
so now,
the worst.
So now it's
seeing everything.
But like it's just going like this. It's like I guarantee it.
So he started it during the call.
Yeah, like
oh god,
Jeff, you feel better.
You okay?
You better, sir.
He's like,
they can hear me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, ooh, so there's gonna be a lot.
What if they didn't say anything, and then he kind of put the thing up thinking he's good,
and then like,
and the faces are just shocked.
That would have been classic. That would have been a classic move right there. I would have been like, good, kudos to the New Yorker people were just going and just like, oh my god,
just running it.
Yeah. So I'm like, ooh. So we'll see what happens with that guy. Yeah, I don't even.
I think he'll be fired.
I don't think so. I think he's an older guy, honest mistake. I think he's gonna.
Honest mistake. Okay.
He's an old guy, and the urge came on. You can't. Like I said,
right.
Old people. No offense to old people that listen. When it happens, it just happens.
I don't think it works like that, especially on Zoom calls with the employees.
But you can't say that because he's an older guy.
So you don't need to be working, sir. If you don't know that you cannot be jacking off on a Zoom call because you're elderly, something obviously is off there. Like something's going on.
Well, we'll see what happens with Mr. Tubin. That's a sad name to have too.
Tubin, yeah.
Tubin is Tubin, yeah. All right, so there might be another Cold War happening. The Russia versus United States on Monday.
Wars. Oh god.
On Monday, the U.S. with NORAD intercepted 4 Russian military planes off the coast of Alaska. They didn't cross into U.S. airspace or Canadian airspace, but this is not the only time they've done this. They did it in September, and they did it earlier in the year. So I'm thinking that Russia is getting ready either way for after the election.
I still think we're making it to 2021.
Well, if our current president wins, I think Russia stands down.
Yeah.
If Biden wins, we need to get guns and get them quick.
Should have been had guns.
Well, I'm still gonna get mine, but I think Russia's getting ready to plan something big. If their guy doesn't win. And yes, I said that.
Their friend doesn't win.
Yeah, if he doesn't win, and people are already talking about it. They're already talk, and everybody's like, oh, that's not gonna happen. There are serious talks about a huge civil war breaking out. Doesn't matter who wins, and it's a scary time right now. Because it's like what will happen after November 3rd. We won't probably know anything for at least a month. I would say a month before we even remotely start seeing results. But if Russia's already planning, and I guarantee you, Russia, North Korea, China, they're probably all getting ready because everybody's watching this election because they're going to see what's going to happen. And if there's an EMP strike on the United States after the election, it's on. So, but I just want to say, cause that's just weird that they keep practicing these military plane flyovers close to the Alaskan coast over and over and over. So I don't know. It's just weird. Just makes you think that
it's a wrap.
I don't think it's a wrap, but I think it's just there's more things behind the scenes that are getting ready to be played out.
Yep.
That the common people don't know about and they don't tell them. Just like how all the higher up people, the top 1%ers are already, pulling out of the country, living on boats and stuff. Something big's gonna happen.
Yeah, you think?
Something big is about to happen, and they're like, we don't want to be here.
Nah, we don't want to be in the midst of this calamity.
So
what do you think? Do you think they're gonna? They can't invade us. There's no way that would work out well for them.
I think
they could with help.
Or do you think they'll
do?
You think they'll do enough just to start a problem?
I think it's going to be infiltration.
Yeah.
I think they're already in the country, and I think there's a series on Amazon called The Hunters, and it talks about how the last line of Nazis.
Oh yeah, that's a great show. Yeah.
The last line of Nazis, they're already in the country, and they're in big political offices.
Stand by. What is it? What did he tell?
Stand by and stand down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't think that was I don't think that was a quote to what they think the Proud Boys. I think that was
to all of them.
Yeah.
To the whole squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, hey,
y'all get ready.
If I win, we good.
Stand by. No, stand down.
Stand down. If I don't win,
stand by.
Yep. So, and everyone, that's because that to me that was a call because everybody's the whole world is watching this. Mm-hmm. The whole world is watching this, and they're like, okay,
I think everybody's scared. But I think, I think there are already people here.
Oh, they're here, yeah.
But I also think this is just a part of
the simulation,
the big boy plan. It's part of the big boy plan. We've already been introduced to stuff that we knew nothing about: social distancing and Corona. Pretty much, taking out a large percentage of people. This is all a part of the plan for them to wipe as many people out as they can. All those other people that we're supposed to be threatened by, they're friends with them.
Yeah,
really and truly. It's all an inside job. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust Biden. I don't trust none of them.
No,
yeah. Honestly, none of them. So it's kind of like we what is it, like a ticking time bomb, pretty much, and we just waiting to see what's gonna happen. What's really gonna happen when food is scarce? What's gonna happen when look at unemployment, people that's on unemployment, people not getting no money, people gonna start getting real super duper desperate,
and that's what's happening.
When your stomach hurts, your mind tends to think
especially when the government says, go ahead and go through with those evictions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You'll have people on the street. You got healthcare who they're gonna make it mandatory. If you work in healthcare, it's gonna be mandatory for you to have corona vaccines and all of that stuff. So then you got a bunch of the population of people that's supposed to be on the front lines to help people that's gonna be infected with this very disease that they're supposed to be trying to, wipe out completely. Like,
they're not wiping it out.
I mean, it's going to be used to wipe people out. Think about it. If you make all of these nurses and all of these people on the front line get this vaccination that ultimately you're going to use it to wipe more people out, then what's that going to do for our line of defense? Can't have it. Exactly.
If you take out a lot of the doctors and nurses, it's worse screwed.
Exactly. You're going to have
because the rest are going to be like, I ain't going back there.
Exactly. What do I do? You know what I mean? What do I do now?
I ain't going to work. I quit.
Exactly.
Well, that's just like...
They're going to slowly... They're already destabilizing us. Already. Yeah. It's just in little bits and pieces of it to where it's like, okay, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
It's
and then by the time we look up, it's going to be like...
Shit.
Pretty much.
And a lot of people laughed at me. There's
like, what the hell happened that quick?
There's a video game that came out called Homefront, and it talked about what if, North Korea attacked America. But what North Korea did is they made alliances. They made alliances with China, Russia, with all pretty much the Axis powers back in World War II. They made alliances. And they became this super strong group of countries. But North Korea was leading them.
We got beef with them?
Yeah. And what North Korea did is they shot a rocket up. Oh, it's just a satellite. Boom, EMP blast over the United States. Shut down everything. And they were just
able... If a plane going through a building...
Which wasn't a plane.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever, however. But if a situation like that, which only hit one part, this is New York, and then, the plane fell, Pennsylvania or whatever.
In Pennsylvania.
Like, if you boom, 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 New York, California, Florida, Michigan, Seattle... If all of this stuff starts happening at one time, there's gonna be no way we couldn't even keep up with Corona. Yeah. So you know what I mean. So if things start happening in all of these states at one time, and people, you can't prepare for nothing.
Yeah,
really and truly. Honestly, if there's an atomic blast, you can have as many guns as you want. That's not gonna do nothing.
I don't think it's gonna be atomic. That's the thing. It's not gonna be atomic.
What is it? Biochemical?
It'll be EMP.
EMP.
Basically just kills all the electronics.
And we'll go back to the Dark Ages.
Yeah. You know how horrible that would be? No AC? In Florida?
Yeah.
I didn't think about
that. Maniacs out here.
I remember one time, it was probably 3 years ago, it's when I first moved into my first spot, and all the cell phone towers went down. Mm-hmm. All of them. And it was I want to say it lasted an hour. But it seemed like that shit lasted for hours, and couldn't get a hold of nobody, you couldn't call nobody, couldn't text nobody. Luckily, my group of friends, we just all was well, let's just go to Tiffany's house. That's where everybody came to my house and met at my house.
The safe spot.
But I couldn't get a hold of my mom. I couldn't, what is going on? Okay, T-Mobile, there's possibly T-Mobile don't have service. But my homeboy got Sprint. You got Cricket.
Nobody's got service.
Yeah, that happened.
That shit was scary. It happened. Because what can you do?
I want to say it happened about...
You can't warn nobody.
4 or 5 months ago.
Hey, I just saw 4 military police vehicles going towards your house. You can't tell nobody.
Yeah, imagine that. But imagine now having no phones but no power.
No power, yeah. There are EMP blasts that just knock, and it won't hurt you, but it'll start hurting you after.
What do you mean it won't hurt you?
Physically won't hurt you. An EMP blast is just electromagnetic pulse. It's sort
of blow your back kind of thing.
It'll fry out all the electronics.
It'll fry out all your electronic circuits.
It's like a power surge.
Yeah. So that's all the cars you drive now, they'll be sitting. Unless you got something older, is
that gonna do something to the sun? Is the moon? Is the moon gonna?
No, it won't. It won't.
It's gonna be dark forever.
No, literally, you will be going back to the Dark Ages. Literally, that's what would happen. And what's gonna happen is people have to form alliances. Yep. And if you're not with a certain alliance,
But think about it now. You can't go to the stores.
Nope.
Because there ain't no way to buy food because the cashiers ain't going to work.
Yep.
You can't even take out money out the ATM because the ATMs don't work. So now
that's what made me nervous from COVID. When they said shit was shut down for COVID, and I got paid like right before that happened. I was like, let me take all my money out.
But what's gonna happen is money's gonna be useless.
It's gonna be useless.
Yeah, it's true.
You're gonna have to go back to the old barter system.
And if you don't know nobody, whoo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, this is why I told y'all we should have bought land. I told y'all we should have bought land. Then if you got your own land,
you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah, you can make some shit happen. Like grow some vegetables. Already have some shit prepped. You don't have a bunch of guns in case
you know where everybody's coming from. So that's what I definitely want to get there someday, hopefully soon.
Yeah, I was about to say, hopefully it won't be too late by the time you finally get a piece of land or some shit. Yeah. I'm like, all I need is an acre. That's it. Just, start off with an acre, buy some, gradually buy some more connected to it. But
all I know is if we do get hit with an EMP, I'm looting ASAP. Like, I'm going right to the Winn-Dixie.
You ain't gonna be able to see shit.
No, I ain't waiting. I'm going straight to the Winn-Dixie. Because we got flashlights with batteries. That'll work.
Oh, yeah,
as long as you got battery-powered stuff, you're good. There's battery-powered radios, so you can still communicate with people. But as far as phones and all of that,
walkie-talkies will be your friend.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkies will become your friend.
Do you sell walkie-talkies?
Yeah, still do.
Yeah, you definitely want to get at least a pair.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to Winn-Dixie, and I'm taking everything I can.
So what is our level of defense, honestly, for something like that?
Not good.
Because anytime Trump has got on the TV before, when war was talked about, it was always said that the United States has the best defense.
We have the best defense.
Weapon-wise.
Weapon-wise, yes.
But not technology-wise.
Correct. Because right now we're living off 1970s electrical grids.
Yeah, so if you take out the electrical grid, we're pretty much useless.
And they're just starting to update them.
1970?
70s, yes. We're living on 1970s. That's why they still have rolling blackouts when it gets hot up north and out west.
Yeah.
Because the grid can't handle the power load. So that's why they have the rolling blackouts.
And nobody thought...
Nope.
No,
of course not.
No,
of course not. We live in a society. It's about
money.
Now.
Yeah, right now and money.
It ain't about what's going to happen 15, 20 years down the road.
That's why the Japanese, everybody's, we are on 5G. We on 5G. Japanese been have 5G. They're probably on 6, close to 7G.
Yeah, they're getting close to 6G.
5G gonna kill us?
That's what they say.
No, 6G probably will.
Yeah.
6G.
But they're already getting ready for 6G.
Yeah.
Wasn't 5G the reason why Corona kind of spread like it, like it did because of the 5G?
That's what they say. But I'm just saying, I'm happy this week is going to be a good week, and Shooter's World might be getting some money.
See, the only thing I can recommend now, how would solar power work in that type of situation?
It would still work. Because literally all it is panels and batteries.
Yeah, it's just the panels and batteries. So, because that's what I would recommend if you can, get the Tesla battery.
Yeah.
Tesla's got a battery that attaches onto the side of your house, and it's powered by the solar. It's solar powered, and I think it can go, I think it's like 2 or 3 days.
Yep. So Tesla about to be in the money.
Yeah.
Wants all of this shit.
Tesla's been in money.
Yeah, they've been in the money. Except now, because I think they just had something brought against them to where they can't get free lithium from... what country was it that they went and destabilized? Bolivia.
Bolivia.
They destabilized Bolivia, the government, and Tesla was basically able to get the lithium, which is they make the batteries for super dirt cheap. And now that got taken away, so their stock plummeted. Because it's going to cost a lot for them to make batteries now.
Destabilize their area so you can.
Yeah, it's the American way.
Yep,
that's what we do.
We take over and mess up.
Yep, or we just. Send mercenaries over there to destabilize. And then we plug in the guy that... what America does is they destabilize, screw the government up, and then back whatever candidate is America's favorite candidate. That is going to be, pro-America.
A.K.A. Iraq.
Yeah, same thing.
Libya. All those countries.
Welcome to America.
Yeah, that's what we do. They don't want to tell you that, but that's what we do.
This is America.
You leave the country, you find out all the dirt we do.
So
get yourself a Tesla battery.
Tesla battery.
We're in trouble.
We're in trouble. Some food, bullets, gun. Man,
I'm gonna have to be out there slanging that meat.
For real. For real.
I'm gonna find me a sugar mama. She got a mansion somewhere on Bayshore. But look, I'll take care of you.
I need to work on this land thing.
For real.
If you don't have a plan when this shit gets started,
you're gonna be and then
because literally what's gonna happen, and I know we're going off, but I don't care. What's gonna happen is you're gonna have that first probably hour, 2 hours of just shock.
Yeah, nobody's gonna believe. Oh, it's coming back on.
Yeah, it's gonna come back on.
And that I'm giving it 30 minutes.
Let me refresh let me turn my phone on. You know, I can restart it again.
Let me just take a nap.
Yeah.
It'll be over when I wake up.
And then you wake up, power's still out. And then that's when the panic starts hitting. So if you are...
when that heat start hitting, that shit, that's...
Well, no, but like I said, if you get all your stuff done within that first 30 minutes, like Serge was saying, that first 30 minutes, you might be okay for about 5-7 days.
Yeah, you get about 7 days worth of food. You should be straight.
So, but the problem is after. Because literally you're going to have to hunker down like nobody.
I remember being nervous when they first shut down for Corona. Because I live right off the highway. Like my house is like right there where the main highway is. And I'm like, boy... When they start looting this shit, they just gonna go right up.
That's where right they go too. I'm telling you, I'm going to the Winn-Dixie. I'm getting as many cases of water as I can, and I'm gonna clean out all of the canned food. And you're gonna see me walking down Florida Ave, pushing one cart and pulling another, and I'm coming right back to the studio. And this is where I'm gonna camp out. Cause ain't nobody gonna come to a business center. Like they're not looting a business center.
No.
True.
So I'm gonna be straight. Yeah. I'm gonna be hanging out. I'm going to have like 40 days worth of Chef Boyardee.
See, but then your mind, you're going to be like, my parents, my brothers.
I'll tell them to come over. Yeah, I'll tell them to come over.
See, I guess you got to prepare the plan before shit hits the fan.
That's why that first... See, I don't want to be that guy that the first 30 minutes I'm throwing a brick through Winn-Dixie. Yeah. And then 35 minutes the power comes on. So now I'm trying to loot and the power comes on. And I'm like, damn, this ain't the EMP attack. That's the worst part because you can't tell.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, officer, but I
really thought this was the lawless society, officer. I apologize.
I was just trying to be proactive.
Yeah, I'm just trying to feed my family, officer.
Ooh, so I know I instilled a little fear there, but it's just more preparation. That's all we gotta be.
Yes, that's all it is.
Yeah. Little bit of stimulus talks.
What stimulus?
Actually, they're getting closer and closer to a deal between the Democrats and the White House. They're saying that there might be a deal that might happen by this weekend.
Oh, that would be awesome.
But there is somebody telling the president and the administration, hey, watch out for this big deal. And it's his cronies from the Republican side. Senator Mitch McConnell from Kentucky.
Oh, I hope he gets voted out.
He's telling them, hey, we gotta be careful with this big bill. But Pelosi and Munchkin are really trying to hammer something out. Yeah. And it's not spelled Munchkin either. It's like MN. It starts with MN.
Munchkin.
Yeah, like that. And they're trying to get a deal done by the end of the week so they can vote on it before the election. If they get it done before the election, I think that's points for President Trump. But here's a little bit of breaking news. A judge allowed a grand juror from the Breonna Taylor case to speak publicly.
I thought they have gag orders on there.
No, but a judge actually granted the order to allow this juror to talk because she said that this is justice. Justice needs to be served.
The judge said that?
The judge said that. The juror came out after the Attorney General came out and talked about the charges. It was said that the Attorney General misrepresented the case because the grand jury was not allowed to bring up any other charges. The Attorney General said that only the wanton endangerment charges are the ones to be, I guess, brought up on or voted on, whatever they do. They were not allowed to talk about any type of homicide offenses at all.
Yeah, they didn't. They gave you this to look at while you have all this over here.
So they literally and the jury actually asked, like, why can't there be any other charges brought up? And they were told by the Attorney General that the prosecutors could not get the other charges to stick. So, to me,
crack. It's got to be crack. It's got to be.
It's politics.
No, it's politics.
He's what's her name's McConnell's granddaughter is the girl he married.
Yeah. So
or niece or one of those two. He's in the family.
So that just tells you that, to me, that's going to change. I think that's going to change a lot of things right there. Because if this juror wasn't allowed to talk and had to wait for, I want to say 60 days to talk about it, it would have been mixed up in the election.
Yeah, news. Nobody would.
It would have just been like,
and plus everybody's memories and the negative.
So now with this coming out, I think this will, to me, get the trial moved. I think it's going to change a lot of things. I think this might bring some possible charges against Cameron for tampering. Because to me, if you're saying that you can only bring up these charges, no homicide charges at all, to me that's tampering.
Yeah, it is.
You're literally tampering with the jury pool, saying you only do this. But I know you're asking questions about this. No, you stay on tap. You stay over here.
And he's the AG. Like,
he's a puppet. You can tell he's a puppet.
But this is like one of the most powerful people in that state.
Yes.
He looks like a puppet, though.
Yeah, he is a puppet. You can tell.
Yeah, like, I don't want to judge him.
He
looks like a puppet.
You already know.
So
they said, this is what you're going to say, and this is what you're going to tell them.
These are the choices you have.
And he said, okay.
But it's murder. No.
He probably ain't even give up. No, he probably ain't give up a fight or nothing. He was like, all right.
No, because like he just said, he just married Mitch McConnell's granddaughter. So it's like, I'm in the family now. It's like the whole Get Out scene. So
it's exactly what it is.
Fuck you niggas, I'm out of here.
So I think that's going to change a lot of things. I think it's going to make some things change big time. Couple Florida stories.
And he probably from the hood.
He probably was.
He probably from the hood.
What was that move?
Went to college and was like, you know what? I'm done with all y'all.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I don't need to be stepping. Let me just grab this little white girl.
Me a nice white girl.
For real.
And I'll the hell with yous.
Yeah. So, but we'll see what happens with that. But actually, yesterday was the beginning of early voting in Florida.
It's like 25 million people have already voted.
350. Well, with mail-in, but
30 million total.
Yeah, but the record has been broken for the first day of early voting. They said a record 350,000 people cast their ballots on the first day of early voting.
Yeah, Florida.
In Florida only. That's Florida. I'm not saying in the country, but in Florida.
And they said Pinellas had 7,000 people in Pinellas County alone, which is like a record.
Yeah. So, and there was long lines, because actually when I was going to work on Monday, there was a line at Alice Hall. Line wrapped around going almost down to the park.
I gotta get up early in the morning.
I would have waited a week.
Yeah. And I think because it's the most pretentious election that's...
Yeah, no, this one
it's
crazy.
But
so all the dead people got their votes in?
Probably. Not yet. They usually wait a week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They mail those in.
But I threw out there, is this, the process is still rigged, and I think the person's already picked.
Yeah,
this is just a formality for us to feel like, yes, we're gonna change.
Yeah, you have a choice.
Guys made it different.
Yeah, but in the end, the top one has already got their guy in place, And I think, like I said, in 2016, I think Trump did shake it up a little bit, because I guarantee you they were not thinking that
he was gonna make it this song.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And then now, you know, they bring out Biden and Harris, and like I said, whoever you vote for them, but I just feel like it's already set. And I think in 2016, Trump did shake it up a little bit.
Does that stop you from voting if you already know that Trump is going to be reelected? Like, because that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people's arguments that they're not voting because it's already determined who's going to win.
Well, like I said, the biggest thing is there's pretty much about 10 to 12 states that determine who becomes the president. Everybody else is just fodder because of the Electoral College. And pretty much that's why, like today, my mailbox was filled with 8 different things of political stuff.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
I'm
sick of getting text messages.
I know, yes!
Yes, I am. I've been registered. Like,
I was registered to vote in 2001.
Get on Facebook. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Are you? Yes, I am. Even Snapchat. I'm like, y'all don't even give a damn about nothing. And y'all really sending me messages about voting?
I saw the funny one where one of my homies shared his chat thread. He got a text message that said, "Are you registered to vote?" And he said, "Yeah, I actually voted early." And he said, "Oh, would you be willing to come out and I guess be one of the people at the polls?" Yeah. And he's like, "No, thank you." And they're like, "Okay, well, don't forget to vote." He's like, "I already voted." They're like, "Okay, well, make sure you vote by such and such a day." He's like,
"Who's running this?"
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bot. That's one of those bots. Yeah, that's all that is.
That's all it is. So I get a text. They call me Hansel.
Oh, nice.
Hancil. I'm like, who is Hansel?
Who's Hansel?
Yeah, my name's Tommy. I'm not Hansel. So, but.
Like, do y'all got any of y'all information right?
I got nothing right.
You want to tell me about my car warranty too?
Exactly.
This is an emergency call about the car owner.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no. And then I'm gonna end it on a little bit of a funny story, a Florida man story.
Yes.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission arrested 7 people in an elaborate flying squirrel trafficking ring.
Yes.
So, yes. These people there's traps up in North Marion County that, they trap them and tag them because they're a protected species in the state. So people have been breaking into the traps, stealing them, bringing them to this guy down in Bushnell.
That close?
Yeah.
Always be missing the
always
miss the window of opportunity.
In Bushnell. And then what he does is he funnels them out to Georgia, in Illinois.
Oh, so we're like the flying squirrel hub.
Yes. And then they ship all the way out as far as South Korea. So, they said the man made up to $213,800 over 3 years. But
I'm in the wrong business.
For real.
But they said that these flying squirrels have a street value of up to $1 million.
A street value?
Yeah, they said a street value.
like if you break it down and actually, break it down to the street level, we can sell nick and dimes of flying squirrel meat.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow.
So wrong business. I'm about to shut all of this down.
So this I think this might be the new Tiger King.
The new hustle?
Yeah, the new hustle,
Flying
new Tiger
squirrels.
Yeah.
Yo, come here. I got something for you. Check it out. I got these flying squirrels. Is that what you call the weed? No.
Look at the feet on them. Look at the feet on your hair.
Look at that. Watch this. Toss him in the air. See that? He's floating.
Yep.
It's a flying squirrel. You ain't finding these anywhere else.
Yep.
I got it for the low.
Got it for the low. Look, for you, I'll buy you 2 for 1.
Yeah. So, and they just busted them about a couple days ago.
That's awesome.
So,
how reckless you got to be to get caught selling flying squirrels?
I don't know.
They got a whole
there's a task force.
There's
a flying squirrel. There's a flying squirrel. Exotic animals
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the fish and wildlife people handle all that. And like I said, they said they're stronger than the state troopers. They can literally walk on your land and be like,
There's people getting fucking snakes and all kind of spiders and all kind of. Well, open the bucket. Who opened the bucket? Open what? Who? No, what? No, sir.
They're the ones that get you for fishing wrong, all the way up to, like I said, flying squirrels. So.
Let me see a flying squirrel. Oh, your ass is trapped. How are you trapped?
So, and that's all I have in the news today. So we're just gonna roll on because that's how we do it here and what's really going on. So we're gonna talk about, and I'm sorry, Serge, what happened in the sports world this past week.
Yo, what was the name of that cartoon? Because I'm drawing a blank now.
What's
the
that?
Cartoon with the moose and the flying squirrel.
Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay. This is Operation Rocky. That's probably how it went down.
Yeah, I guarantee that's what they didn't put the name on it, but I guarantee that's
Operation Rocky. Yeah. Operation Rocky Freedom.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. So we're going to actually start out with the MLB. World Series is happening right now. Rays versus Dodgers. It's actually tied 1-1. Both teams hit solo home runs. Dodgers are threatening right now with a man on second, but it is still tied 1-1. Right now, the question is, will the Rays be able to pull it off? Because their payroll is less than 2 players on the Dodgers.
Wow.
They showed that Clayton Kershaw and Mookie Betts made $32 million. And the Rays' total payroll, 28. So you got a whole team going against pretty much 2 players.
In pay. That's incredible.
So this is going to be a possible Moneyball situation, just like the movie. Low payroll, but they have a lot of young talent, and we'll see what happens.
Wasn't this the season they were talking about splitting them up with Montreal because they were so tired of Tampa fans?
Yes.
They're about to win the World Series.
Yep.
Well, not win it yet.
Ooh, that was almost a balk. Glass now, you gotta be careful. That's close to a balk, but yeah. So that's happening now. Like I said, tie game. Like I said, the Dodgers are threatening, so we'll see what happens. I say the Rays will win the series, but I think it's going to take 6 games. And the Rays take it in 6. I think they're going to probably split, and then I think the Rays take the last 2 games. So we'll see what happens. We're going to the NFL.
Oh God.
We're gonna start with a little bit of an upbeat. The Bucks.
Yeah.
The Bucks made the Packers look bad.
How about it?
Real bad.
How about it?
And the thing was, the Packers actually jumped out to a 10-0 lead, and it was starting to look like the Bucks ain't gonna do anything. And I think when Rodgers did his little dance after he scored the touchdown, or they thought he scored the touchdown.
Was that a thrust?
Yeah, he did a little Three Amigos thrust.
Little slow thrust.
Yeah, and I think that upset the Bucks a little bit because he threw his first pick the next series.
Wasn't that a pick 6 too?
Yes, pick 6. Yeah. Big pick 6. Jamel Dean picked him off. Just literally, Rodgers was staring down his receiver the whole time. I watched dude, you're the master.
Shouldn't be doing that. You're
freaking Aaron Rodgers. You're supposed to be able to check off and make him try to go somewhere else. Staring him down. And then the next series, another interception. And it's like they just fell apart. And the Bucks scored 38 unanswered points. And also they did something they didn't haven't done since I was 9 months old. They had no penalties in the game. Oh yeah,
I saw that. That's amazing.
I was 9 months old the last time the Bucks had a game without a penalty.
I can't think of anybody doing that. Everything in the NFL, that's got to be one of the most amazing things to go a whole game without a penalty.
Yeah, you don't see that. You don't see that at all. So, but was that their statement win game? Against team was undefeated, came into your stadium, took a 10-0 lead, and then you just come back and just mudhole stomp it.
I don't think so. I think the statement win's got to be on the road.
You think on the road?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the Bucks were coming off that Thursday night loss, that close loss to the Bears,
and they had a week and a half to prep.
Yeah, but you come against a team that was red hot, 40 points a game on average. Rodgers was on fire, no throwing interceptions.
And our defense like number one.
They're number one in rushing.
Really? Oh, Pittsburgh was.
Well, no, the Bucks is. Bucks are. I think Steelers are like close second.
They got to be second after what I saw.
But
that shit was embarrassing.
Yeah, that. Ugh. But so we'll see what the Bucks do. So Bucks are like they're starting to finally get their bearings.
Yeah.
And like I tell a lot of people, this is now the season. I think the first 4 games were more just like preseason, just trying to get used to everything. And then now we're really into the season. Now we're going to see what really teams are up against. Just like my Giants.
Hey! We got a round of applause. They got to win.
We got to win.
First win
of the season.
First win.
And we beat the Washington football team.
There you go.
Yeah, 20-19. It took a fumble 6. It took a touchdown by Darius Slayton. And Daniel Jones ran 74 yards. But the sad thing about it is, which is a good thing but a sad, we're only 1 game out of our division lead.
Yeah.
At 1-5. 1-5. And 1 game out of our division. NFC least, ladies and gentlemen. NFC least.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Because none of the other teams look good. Except the Eagles, maybe, but I'll talk about them later. But, I'm sorry, Serge. I'm sorry. The Browns, like,
what happened?
four game win streak, and the Steelers just said, "Bip."
That was embarrassing. That was an embarrassing game. It was bad. It was bad all over the place.
I don't know what happened.
Baker Mayfield was playing like he was scared the whole time.
Well, you think he's scared of his ribs?
I don't know what he's scared
because
of. I know what I watched was sad. And it's like, no, we shouldn't be doing that right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully it was just, like the first game. It happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like the first game, we come back and win another 4 in a row.
But you still got to get past those guys.
That's fine. I'm caring. And that was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's true. And like I said, he was hurt. They did pull him after the second quarter. They pulled him, put Case. Was it Case Keenum?
I think so.
Yeah, Case Keenum's your backup. But man,
yeah, it was bad.
But like I said, the defense couldn't stop the run, and that Chase Claypool kid is. I think he's gonna be a star. He's just coming out of nowhere, and it's like this year. I think it's the year of the rookie receivers. They're just coming out of nowhere. So I'm sorry about that, Serge.
It was just I drank a lot that day.
Yeah, I think after that you have to.
It was one of those joints where you kind of turned it off after the third quarter. I was just like, we're not in it.
You're just gonna be like, yeah.
Plus Chubb was hurt. But it don't matter. They were killing our run. Oh god, that was terrible.
Yeah, that defense is sick.
Oh, I hate Pittsburgh so much.
That's like me how much I hate Dallas.
Yeah, no, Pittsburgh.
But there's a lot of other scores that happened. Falcons finally got a win.
There you go.
Falcons made the Vikings look bad. They beat them 40-23. And the news out of the Falcons locker room is Raheem Morris is making things uncomfortable for him. So I think he's shaking up some things there.
Good.
King Henry, Derrick Henry, and the Titans beat the Texans in overtime.
Did you see that?
I don't know.
The stiff arm from hell.
Dude, if you see Derrick Henry run and you're a DB,
there's nothing you can do.
Just either lay on the ground, let him run over you, or just get out the way.
Oh, God. I've never seen a guy get pushed like that.
There's one time.
The guy from the Bucks looked really bad last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he played Pittsburgh.
When he just got trucked. Because his was more of a push down. Like, he pushed him down. But this guy got pushed in the air and kind of did like a half somersault. I don't know what that was.
Actually, there's one that stiff arm reminded me of the NFC divisional round when the Saints had to play the Seahawks with Marshawn.
Oh yeah, Marshawn. And he ran that 80-yard.
That 80-yard run and
he ran through like 8 people.
Yeah. And then one guy just tried to come. He said, "Nope,
you're getting pushed too." He tried to get away.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to get hit.
That's some bully ass stuff right there. Like listen, you're gonna score. Let me just get out the way. He's like, nah, you get this too. You're part of the highlight.
Yeah. So, like I said, but dude, when Derek, he's big, but he's like quick
and fast.
Yeah,
he's a monster.
So it's like, and Tannehill threw 4 touchdowns in that game too. It's like. The Titans, everybody don't really hear about a lot about the Titans, but I think they're gonna be back this year. The Ravens barely survived the Eagles after they were up like 30-7, and they let the Eagles almost come back and win. The Dolphins beat the Jets 24-0, and in breaking news, I just found out today.
Damn, 4 runs.
Yeah. Breaking news, Rays are down 4-1. Glass now allows 4 runs in 4 innings, which is sad. Sad. But who knows? Our team always can battle back. Tua. I can't say it. Yeah. Tua. I'm just calling him Tua. Yeah, from Alabama. He is now going to become the starter.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's the right move because Fitzpatrick, I think he gets you those first like 5-6 games because he's up and down. He's erratic. So you get like first 5-6 games, get him out, let Tua start getting a little playing time like they did, and then now they have a bye week. So now pretty much after the bye week,
he's got a whole 2 weeks to play.
Yeah. So I think it's a good move because I said Fitzpatrick is good in spurts. You can't let him go a whole season. So I think it's a good move. The Cardinals put a whooping on them boys, 38-10. They made Zeke fumble not once but twice, and Kyler Murray has an arm and legs.
Yeah.
So I think right now, like I said, with that loss, the Cowboys are 2-4, and they have the lead in the division.
That's terrible.
2-4, and they're number 1 in the division.
Worst.
So NFC least, ladies and gentlemen, NFC least. And actually, there's not that much happening else in sports, but big news is your conference this Saturday starts college football.
Yeah, that's right. Something to look forward to.
So
Ohio State.
So Big Ten is going to be playing some football.
Thank God.
So a lot more colleges coming back. So testing is tight, but got college football, right? So we'll see what happens. And that is all I have in the sports world today. So we're going to take a teeny tiny break so Truth can get ready for her entertainment minute. And we will be back with what's really going on, guys. And I don't have... Yeah, you're still loading, piece of crap.
That's how it goes. 'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
Ding, 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 ding. Who is it?
Yellow Pain. 5 point. My vote don't count.
He will be the first African American president of the United States.
I've been broke all my life, but I kept hope all them nights. You see business in my city? Yeah, they closed all them twice. I was just riding down Salem, all them damn potholes. I can't drive. I know y'all can fix it faster, but I know y'all won't try. Don't nobody care about us. And that's why I don't vote. Voted for Obama back in 2012. I remember that's when I had hope. He was saying, yes, we can. And everybody got less food stamps. And when I turned 21, I was still broke. I'd never vote again. I don't think I ever had a president make my life better. Did it all on my own. Ain't no politician ever do a nice gesture. I don't even know the man's name. I ain't never seen her one time ever. Tell me how she gonna help the city. What I'm supposed to do, write letters? What I'm supposed to do, blame Trump? He ain't never really gave a ain't nobody raise minimum wage. None of these jobs pay enough. I think they just want to keep us broke, cause they ain't putting nothing in place for us. This how all my people feel, but we gotta learn. We complained enough, let me change it up. Everything I just said, everybody I know think the same way. See, they don't want to see us vote, and we never do, so we see the same thing. But all our votes really do count, and they'll never really let it show. So now I'm finna break it down, cause if I don't, you would probably never know. First thing first, you know back in middle school when they taught us, it was 3 branches of the government. We forgot it when we got older. It's the judicial, the legislative, and executive. But all we know is the executive. That's the mayor, or the governor, and the president. Now none of them 3 people make no laws, they just be checking them. The laws come to their desk and all they do is say no or yes to it. So when the news station tried to tell us that Barack Obama couldn't put us on, we was all salty at Obama when it was the Congress members all along. We gotta focus on the legislative branch, yeah, they the ones that make the laws. Yeah, they the ones write how much food stamp money you get on the card. But when people that wanted to help us wanted the job, I know they probably lost. Cause we ain't even know their name, we ain't know their face, we ain't know it all. So the Congress or the State House, that's legislative, they make laws. So what we want from the president is what they do. Okay, y'all? See, they election every 2 years, but we don't ever even go to those. The Congress, they can raise minimum wage, but we ain't even really know it though. So you know how back in 08, when we all voted for Obama, we was all supposed to go back in 2010 and vote for the Congress. Cause they the ones make child support laws. They the ones choose if your kids at school get to eat steak or corn dogs. The State House make the court costs. So if the country failed, then you can't say it's them, it's your fault. Cause y'all ain't know to vote for Congress members that was for y'all. And they don't gotta leave after 4 years, and we just let them sit. See, they don't wanna tell you this, they want you to focus on the president. Now the third branch is the judicial, that's judges. They the reason why John Crawford and Trayvon ain't had justice. So when Meek Mill got locked up just for popping willies, we blame the judge and not the city when they let her get voted in, cause they ain't know who to vote against. Imagine life on the other side. Roads better, schools better, everybody get their license back, grocery store food better, custody of your kids back, homeless people get new shelters. If we gon' fix the U.S., we gotta start with them 2 letters, me and you. Somebody told us that the government wanna keep us broke, but the only reason why those people in the government is cause we ain't vote. And I ain't talking about the president, I'm talking about the ones we ain't know. See, they was gonna try to keep it low, but it's gonna hurt them when they see the pros.
Every time you stay home, someone is making a decision about you, making decisions about the air you breathe, the water you drink, the food your kids eat, and how much money you bring home every 2 weeks. So every time you sit out an election, every time you don't show up because you think it doesn't matter, someone else is happy that you didn't show up, so they can make that decision for you. Vote.
Whew. Welcome back to What's Really Going On. This is a very, very hype election, so get out there and vote. Get out there. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying nothing else.
Even though it's predetermined.
Yes, still get out there.
Give it a try.
Give it, yeah.
At least try.
So, Truth, are you ready to tell us what's going on in our entertainment world?
Well, yes, I am.
All right, let's do it.
In the news today, 50 Cent is making headlines.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
50 Cent has officially endorsed President Trump. It was brought to the attention of everyone in America earlier this morning when 50 Cent screenshotted Biden's tax plan, which 50 said 62%. No. His exact words were, "What the fuck? Vote for Trump. I'm out. Fuck New York. The Knicks never win anyway."
Well, you said some truth right there.
It's
truth.
I don't care. Trump doesn't like black people. 62%.
Wow.
62%. Are you out of your fucking mind? The Get Rich or Die Trying artist has rejected supporting Trump in the past, as he was offered $500,000 to come to Trump's 2016.
Get 62%, man.
Yeah, he gonna be called 20.
I don't even care. He don't like black people, man. 62%, man.
I need my money. That's pretty much. That's pretty much what 50 is saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of New York. Knicks don't even win.
He turned down $500,000 to come to Trump's inauguration in 2016, saying all money is not good money. But apparently he has changed his mind.
All money ain't good money,
like I said, ever since he read Biden's
tax plan.
Yes, which in California, 62.6%.
That's a lot of money.
New Jersey, 60%. New York State, 58%, and New York City, 62%.
62%.
Which will leave a.
You out of your mind, dog.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and 50 doesn't care, as we know. He doesn't care about a lot. He doesn't care about people's opinions. At the end of the day, he got rich and he almost died trying. So he's trying to keep all of his money. So, 50 Cent officially endorses Trump. Ice Cube is also in the news for allegedly working with the Trump administration. There was an interview recently with Chris Cuomo about, I don't know what this contract with Black America is and who's gonna sign it and this, that, and the other. But pretty much Ice Cube was working with the Trump administration to develop a contract with Black America. He said he didn't run to any campaign, that he was contacted by both campaigns, and I guess Trump was the administration that actually followed through with sitting down and talking to him and figuring out a plan. Trump's platinum plan includes initiatives such as neighborhoods with the highest policing standard and replacing failing schools with full school choice. Cube said he is willing to work with both teams, who is willing to work with him. He said he's not playing no more of these political games. We're not part of a team, so I'm going to whoever's in power and I'm going to speak to them about our problems.
You can download the whole contract. It's 22 pages.
It's a black official black contract with the black community.
Is essentially what it is it's like what they want to have, what they want to see the next administration apply to, as far as, you know what I'm saying, just certain things. Go to contractwithblackamerica.us and you could download it. It's a PDF file. It's 22 pages, so there's a lot in there.
I don't think anybody's buying it though. I don't think anybody feels like they're actually going to go through.
Oh no, they're not going to go through
what they're saying that they're going to do.
Oh no.
But again, welcome to America, and we're on a roller coaster right now, so we'll just have to see.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, pretty much. L.A. Reid sells his royalties. L.A. Reid is amongst a growing list of people who have sold their masters.
Why though?
Honestly, it's gotta be the amount of money that they're getting. Because L.A. Reid, you got TLC, you got Usher,
everything.
you got
I think
Mariah
what it is there's a company out there that buys them from you, but also gives you the opportunity to get them back eventually. So they cut you a check up front. And then, I don't know, because this is like the third time I've heard about this.
Yeah, RZA, I think it was RZA who sold a bunch of his Wu-Tang stuff, and it was somebody else. But 162 song catalog. The producer and songwriter and executive is the latest artist to sell the rights to his future royalties to Hypnosis Song Fund, which purchased them for an undisclosed amount. Reid has also been appointed to its advisory board. The fund was founded by music veteran, I'm gonna mess this up.
There you go.
Merc, I don't even know.
Merc.
Yeah, we gonna call him Merc. Who before becoming an investor managed artists including Beyonce, Elton John, and Guns N' Roses. It is an undisclosed amount, but he has reportedly sold the entirety of his future royalties and writer's share of income.
He must know something.
Yeah. And they saying it's an undisclosed amount. And I know they said RZA got somewhere up to like 200. What was it like? No, it wasn't 200,000.
No, I probably.
Yeah, it was like it was.
Had to be more than
it was millions, but they still weren't trying to say exactly what the amount was. But you know, Tory Lanez is back in the news.
What do you do now?
Again? Actually, it is his bodyguard who is coming forth with new details on what happened that night. We've been following this story for quite some time because a lot of things just have not been adding up. And there is a recording of Tory Lanez's bodyguard explaining what happened that night, with him saying that it was discovered that night that Tory Lanez was not only having a relationship with Meg Thee Stallion, but he was also having a relationship with Meg Thee Stallion's best friend, who was also in the car as well.
Ooh, somebody got jealous.
So was he trying to pull a threesome and it didn't go well?
It has been discussed that they had been smashing, and this wasn't something that Meg knew about.
Meg got jealous.
And to my understanding, for people who have been around the couple, she is a stone cold alcoholic. And if you watched anything about her performances or career, she always has a bottle of Patron in her hand and drinks it straight out the bottle. And like straight out the bottle, like be pouring it down bitches' throats and all kind of stuff. She is a stone cold alcoholic who they said gets very violent. Now, what the bodyguard said happened was that it was actually the best friend who was struggling over the gun. Yes.
With who, though?
With Tory Lanez.
Okay.
That the best friend and Tory Lanez somehow were going at it, and they were struggling over the gun, and the gun went off and grazed.
Yeah, grazed.
Meg Thee Stallion's foot.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, you get shot in the foot, and then a couple, not even.
It don't hit no bones, no tendons.
And that's probably why she said he shot her.
Yeah,
she was salty.
Or if I'm thinking if the bullet hit the ground and ricocheted, any of that stuff.
But she was still able to go on SNL.
I mean,
a couple weeks later.
Yeah, you know. But she was in the club like 2 weeks later twerking. Yeah, like I did.
She got shot in the foot. She got shot in the foot. That ass still works.
That
ass still works.
You need balance.
Yeah.
You need balance.
There's some sort of balance or something going on. So
she got shot in the back of the foot. Her toes still work.
So, is the bodyguard telling the truth?
I don't know.
Is Meg telling the truth? Is Tory telling the truth? Because everybody has seemingly backed away from Meg Thee Stallion. Her best friend has backed away from her. Obviously, you smashing the dude and I'm smashing. Her stylist recently, they've publicly broken up, do not follow each other anymore, and said that he's going his separate ways, that she is a very toxic person. But either way, Tory Lanez is fucked because he's a convicted felon and he tried to conceal the weapon that night. So either way, he's going to face time in California for
at least the weapon.
Yeah, weapon charges. Period. But
that's already, if he's on probation, he's going right back. Nah, because they already put it back. They would have put it back in already.
Yeah.
And then he's Canadian, so I'm wondering why they haven't. Maybe COVID. Maybe they're like, no, you're gonna stay in America. You stay in America.
America's like just having been wilding out, so you stay over there.
Yeah, we don't want you back over here for a while. So I will continue as more unfolds with this story. We'll continue to see what happens. Houston rapper Scarface. Back in March, Scarface was diagnosed with COVID-19.
Too.
Yeah. But it ended up messing with his kidneys. and he ended up having to do dialysis from that point. So right now, Scarface is in need of a kidney. He recently went to his Twitter to notify his fans and anybody, honestly, that would be willing to be a donor. One fan did contact him and said, "I am B positive. I got you for real. It would be returning the favor. Your music speaks to me more than any other artist has."
That'd be hard.
Yeah. Learned how to manage depression openly because of you. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of noble, like, for a fan, like, just to
give up a kidney.
Like because I know you can go without one of them. I know, but still, but have to see if the candidate actually matches, as far as being in good health and blood type and all of that stuff. So, it should take 2 to 3 months to see if this is something that can actually go forth. So prayers to Scarface. I couldn't imagine waiting for, a kidney that you need to continue living your life. But prayers for him. Tekashi is back in the news again after his weight loss overdose.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he gained some weight when he was in jail and when he got out. So he was taking, I believe they said like stack or twos with energy drinks.
Oh God!
And some Starbucks.
Yeah,
the Starbucks espresso shot
is he just trying to kill himself?
He's a dumbass.
Yeah. I think he's just being a fucking idiot, honestly. And almost OD'd. So
yeah, heart should have exploded on that.
But right now he is in a controversial battle yet again. Another teenage pedophile case. Apparently he was...
Oh Lord, what do you do?
Well, I guess this stems from his old case where he had a show and he pulled a girl on stage and did some questionable stuff with her, not knowing that the girl was actually underage. She was 13 at the time, and
there's no freaking way he doesn't know she's 13.
Hey, I don't know, because some of these girls nowadays, they don't look their age. And that is true. They don't. I'm not saying that's an excuse. If I'm a rapper, I know it's a part of the life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it's part of the life, but there's got to be some sort of way to
checks and balances got to happen there. You had just pull a rando on there. Oh yeah, I'm 13. I'm like, oh, right when if she said third,
nope.
Like if she said anything with a teen, bye.
Well, technically it was at a club. So how did you even? How did you even get in there in the first place?
That should be on the club. That shouldn't be on.
Well,
but then again, you still got to know who you keep around you.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be like the dispensaries. I'll be like, I need everybody's ID. Truly. But in 2018, he pleaded guilty to use of a child in a sexual performance. He avoided prison time, but now said defendant is suing Tekashi because she said she was severely injured and she's from the thrust. She got thrusted from the back and she is severely injured and it inflicted severe emotional and psychological injuries.
Oh my God.
So she is seeking an undisclosed amount.
And he's gonna settle. I know he is.
He has to.
He's already convicted of the crime.
Yeah, why would you though?
Yeah. That's.
But then again, you probably should,
civil suit,
because if you're found guilty and they're gonna take you for a civil suit, you're losing that. So you might as well settle.
Yeah.
Because if you try to take that to the court, you're gonna lose all your money.
That's true.
Especially the way he is.
I would have flipped that. Like I said, I would have flipped that to the club. Like, wait, whoa. How did she get in here?
Mm-hmm.
How did you allow a 13-year-old in a club? Because then that would have been like, well, then she wouldn't have been there, then all this wouldn't have happened. But I know it's all hearsay.
She want her money. She's emotionally disturbed,
and she's gonna get money.
Yeah.
She's gonna get money.
Yeah, that's probably some adult in her ear telling her,
it's a parent
and get some money.
It's a parent.
We're in 2000. We about to be in 2021, and this happened years ago, and now you're just
coming out with it.
Yeah, presenting a civil suit.
Yeah.
In disgusting other news.
Another disgusting
news. Carol Baskin, for some reason, has decided to come out as being bisexual.
Say what?
Yes. Yes.
Oh Lord!
I feel bad for whoever the husband now. You better start looking over your back.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't want you no more, bro.
Yeah, you bored. She's bored now, bruh.
It's that Tiger King. That Tiger King fame got
exactly. You know how many people probably throw it at her now?
Ugh. The Tiger King.
Get that bag, fellas. Get that bag.
that Nebraska bag.
Nebraska bag.
The Tiger King and Dancing with the Stars.
Another one. Man, Razor taking a bad one right now, too.
Just came out as bisexual. Carol tells Pink News she discovered her truth back during the AIDS crisis in the 80s when she was spending a lot of time with the LGBT community. While it is a surprise to some folks, Carol says she's always considered herself bisexual and feels she might have been born in the wrong body because growing up she was a tomboy.
You shouldn't have been out in Nebraska.
The big kid, she was trying to make some money.
She out there freaking.
She got exactly what she was looking for, man, with some money. Knocked his ass off, collected the money, and she went on about her life.
Man, I gotta see what she looked like back in the day. She was probably a banger.
Probably not.
No.
Probably
She still had the big eyes. She still had those big eyes.
Those big crazy eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carol says she finally put her finger on it in the 80s.
Or in it, depending on it.
Oh, Lord. She was dating a psychologist who was immersed in the LGBT community. It was then Carol says she realized she had the same feelings for men and women. Carol's on her second marriage. She married Howard Baskin after Don Lewis mysteriously disappeared, but says she could have easily married a woman instead. Coming out doesn't seem to help Carol find any common ground with Joe Exotic. She says he's not a good ambassador for the LGBT community. Just an FYI. So, like I said, I don't know why we needed to know that information, Carol Baskin, but apparently she's.
Is she not on Dancing with the Stars anymore?
No, she got booted
That's
off.
probably why.
Yeah, she got booted off.
She's trying to stay relevant. Yeah, my God, did they just hit another one?
Oh,
off the wall.
God.
Okay, this is bad. This is getting ugly. It's like the Browns game over here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, Lord.
In my last story, I don't know if y'all remember Home Improvement. That used to be one of my favorite shows growing up. Home Improvement star Zachary Ty Bryan makes bail.
Wait, who?
The
oldest one.
Yeah, the oldest one.
Wasn't he married to like an older lady?
No, that's the young one. That was the young one.
The youngest one?
The youngest one married the super old lady.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
Not
JTT.
Oh, okay.
No, the one below.
Oh, the little boy.
Yeah. He married the old woman.
Whatever happened to JTT?
I think he's just.
Remember, he was like the dude back in the 90s.
Yeah, and he didn't do no drugs.
He was like on all of the MTV. Right. No, the youngest one was the one that was dating the older lady, doing all kinds of drugs. JTT was the face of the show.
Yeah, he was the homey one.
I remember he used to have all kinds of specials.
Yeah,
the girls loved him.
And he's not married.
What was that Christmas special he got? He's not on drugs or nothing, is he?
No, not Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
He's not married.
JTT.
Well, Zachary Ty Bryan is heading home after getting busted for allegedly choking out his girlfriend.
Oh, you know that happens. She forgot the safe word.
The Home Improvement star was arrested late Friday in Eugene, Oregon, and booked on 3 charges, including 4th-degree assault, strangulation, and interfering with making a report.
There you go.
After posing for his mugshot. Yeah, that's what I would think. Yeah. And spending the night in Lane County Jail, Zachary was released Saturday night on an $8,500 cash bond. We're told Zachary has been issued a non-contact order, and he's due to be in court next Friday. And the DA is still deciding whether to charge him.
Got the safe word. Safe word. More power.
Don't call the police.
Remember, come on.
You knew we were just messing
More
around.
power. Come on. That was what they said. Never mind. Forget it.
And in my last story, Cardi B. I know I said the one before.
Oh, Lord.
What she do now?
Cardi B is calling out her fans for being toxic.
No.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Get out.
Yes.
Fans of Cardi B toxic?
Cardi B is turning off Twitter, which she has gone stone cold. Her Twitter is deactivated because she said her fans are toxic, especially after her decision to get back with Offset.
We all know it was for publicity. Just own it and say, yeah, we get a divorce because an album coming out.
No, she ain't got no album coming out.
He had an album coming out. His album dropped.
No.
Yes.
Offset do not have no new album out. Offset, father of.
Yeah.
That's old.
Nah, some just came out. Some came out.
Culture 3.
Yeah.
Just came out.
Is that a mixtape?
It looks like
Is it his or hers?
It's his.
Okay. Yeah, no, they had something. Come on. Those two kids, you think those two kids couldn't make it work?
I think from what she said she wanted to end it before it got toxic.
That's what it was. That's what they're supposed to say.
She wanted to end it, but he don't need that to sell records. They don't.
That's sympathy purchases.
No.
Oh, he's single now. I feel bad for him. Let me
but
let me
it
buy the
didn't
homies
go
out.
like that though. It didn't go
out.
like that. They were like, "Fuck Offset. He probably got a baby,
on the way.
This, that, and the other." They not gonna support him. They was like, "Fuck Offset," and they was mad at her.
They were mad.
If she had an album coming out, I would say yeah, but I don't know, because they was going hard at Offset, like, because he posted like something on Twitter saying like he was having a bad day and he missed his grandma. They was like, "Fuck your grandma, you cheating on Cardi." This, that, and the other. I'm like,
was going all in him.
I said, "Ooh, y'all just disgusting." So Cardi called out her fans and said they are too toxic. Said they need to mind their business and she is going to live life the way she wants to live life, and they will not do her like they did Ariana Grande. She is not a teenage star. She is a grown woman capable of running her own life. So y'all back off, says Cardi, and that's my news.
I bet he got album sales off of that.
I don't know.
He got sympathy sales, and and after he went to the birthday party and brought her a brand new car. Well, I forgot what kind of car it was. That's the thing now, buying your girl or your dude a car.
Buy me a car.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't paying $500,000.
That's the thing.
So
he showed up with the car. And now he got more.
She said she couldn't stay away from her best friend. They best friends at the end of the day. But then they married. So, if she, wants some dick, technically in the eyes of the Lord, they not sinning. So,
they not sinning.
Y'all not sinning.
Well, I'll throw out a quick story. BB King. They're doing a biopic pic for BB King.
It's not Lifetime, is it?
No, not Lifetime.
Okay, good.
No. Guess who is going to be playing BB King?
Better know how to play guitar. They better not just got no actor who don't know what they're doing.
I think they did. Wendell Pierce.
I know who you're talking about. Isn't he? Wasn't he on The Wire?
Yep.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Hold on, dude with the cut.
He was the one that was always drinking when they was him and the white dude was always getting off in the car, driving off to the railroad tracks and just drinking.
Oh, the chunky dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was also in he was in a movie with Denzel, I want to say, too. Like, he played his brother.
He was also...
No, that was the other guy. Okay, never mind.
He was also in...
he was in a lot of
Chicago. I think he's in Chicago PD as well.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
So...
He's one of those guys that you don't know his name, but when you see his face, you're like, I know that guy.
Yeah. So,
because that was the most recent thing I saw was when I was rewatching The Wire. I said, "Oh, I know that guy."
So, and that's all I have.
Yo, you know what's crazy this weekend? Did y'all hear about like the fucking 7-year-old getting shot and killed at the Little League game, and the father getting killed, and then in our very safe town of Zephyr Hills, somebody got shot and killed at the Little League game.
Yeah.
Now, I should have known, but I never really kind of thought about it or whatever. But there is a big betting pool for these Little League games.
Oh yeah,
they betting on Little League games.
They're betting on Little League games. They
huge.
were saying 75,000
a game, or are they talking about
pool, like a pool? 75.
So the winner gets $75K.
I don't know how.
Or they're probably just
split it up. Yeah,
I don't know how, but 75,000 for Little League PAL football games. Saturday, getting up Saturday morning.
No wonder they out there fighting.
Seriously,
I was wondering. I was like, why are y'all getting so uptight, bro?
It's money on the line. Then you got the dope boy daddies.
Leave it up to the dope boy daddies
on the sideline. Oh, that's Lord. Like my son going pro. I don't give a damn. This, that, and the other. Yeah, they betting on these games.
Man,
that's why the violence is increasing at these games.
I wish I would have knew that. I would have put my money on whatever team Blaze plays for. all everything. Put my whole check.
Yeah. But yeah, it is. It's huge.
I didn't even know
that. Especially in football.
I believe football. Yeah.
Football's the biggest one.
I said 75.
Oh Jesus!
But yeah,
do you gotta literally be on your A game to research some Little League football to be able to be like, I'm confident with this bet.
If you I'm
going with the Little Tigers on this one.
Well, some of them, like I know Snoop Dogg used to have a football team,
a travel football team.
For that his son and stuff played on and stuff. Now, and as far as I know, like they used to be them boys.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
They had all the best people wanted to play for Snoop.
Exactly. So if you know like a team is full of
ballers,
yeah, like may not be so hard to put your money on them. And the Little League games, they might do 6 games in a day on a Saturday. I remember.
But different teams though, right?
Different teams, but like they would go from the little
okay, from like from the Pee-wees up until all the way to like
it might be like 6-7 o'clock, and then they just starting the game like that evening. So I can definitely see how it can be very profitable. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, like y'all really popping off.
We can't just have fun, huh?
Exactly. That's why them daddies be on the sideline screaming and hollering, this, that, and the other.
He got his rent money and ride. He got his rent money ride. Yo, my son needs 130 yards.
Exactly.
That's how I get that over-under money.
But yeah, Jacksonville.
Trying to do parlay. I got 3 bets riding on this one.
Exactly.
Right, we got to beat the point spread. My man got to get at least 3 catches.
And then they play everywhere. Like the team, we in Pasco, Zephyr Hills, Day City has their own league. Zephyr Hills has their own league.
And then you have the West Coast.
But I didn't know. Apparently, they got teams coming from like Fort Myers.
Yes, no, they got them in
to Zephyr Hills, renting out the little fields and stuff to play like Tampa, Orlando teams and stuff like that. Like,
I'll tell you somebody to follow on YouTube. His name's Destroying, and he's from the area. I don't know where at in the area. He's been down in Pinellas County, Hillsborough County. But some of these middle school, high school kids, they balling. They have like one-on-one. They know how to do just one-on-one drill, like you know. And these kids already committed. Going to LSU. I'm going to Alabama. I'm going. They got the gloves and everything. One kid has a car.
Well, if he's at high school, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought we were still talking about Pee-wees. I'm like, damn!
Well,
get a chick pregnant tonight.
Yeah.
We about
to produce a superstar.
We're about to get a superstar. Listen, I'm gonna leave you after I get you pregnant. It'll be all right.
But it is becoming it's a big racket right now.
That is crazy. I didn't know it's like that.
Yeah.
I guess when they said NFL was gonna be in jeopardy and all,
they said we gotta get our money somehow.
Well, these kids still gonna play.
Yeah,
so
we gonna get this bet money.
But yeah, all the violence all weekend. Yeah. Little league game, little PAL games and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about the one in Zephyr Hills.
That's right up the road from where.
Yeah, that's where we live over there. Dude ain't even from the area. He's from Fort Myers.
Yep.
And somebody pulled up, shot him, pulled off. All they know is that it was a white 4-door sedan.
They got a mugshot of the guy now.
No, that's the guy that died.
That guy died?
Yeah, the guy that died. Because somebody got on there saying, "Oh, he looks like a real winner."
I wonder what happened. Like,
honestly, that's the whole story.
Maybe he didn't pay the bet, or maybe he won, and they were like, "Nah."
But I'm thinking, like, you in Zephyr Hills, like, you came from Fort Myers, and they was playing a Tampa team, so like, did you get in some beef with somebody from Tampa? Did somebody come all the way from Fort Myers just to murk you?
But you never know. It might be just he might have been talking some slick shit.
True.
It might have been just, we know he's gonna be here. So
I ain't gonna lie, them people be getting out of control.
Yeah, no.
I remember
at them games.
I remember one time I went to long time ago with the Dave and Buster's, and at the basketball. At the little no. They were pulling out hundreds. I'm talking about hundreds per game. Like I'm talking about,
and they're just trying to go who's gonna win.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, that's
like I think they were up to 1,000 a game.
That's incredible. I'm in the wrong business.
At Dave and Buster's in Orlando.
I'm in the wrong business right now, son.
So
that's insane.
Yeah, things like that, it's changing. Oh my God, is that a homer?
Nope.
Oh, but he dropped it.
All right.
We'll take it. So,
wow. Well, definitely not going to be going to any Little League games.
Seriously.
For real.
No security. I know.
Yeah, because they ain't got no security there too, so you could easily get away with it.
Yeah, because you don't think that's gonna happen.
They be having whole cookouts in the parking lot.
They tailgate. Oh Lord, they tailgate Little League.
They ain't got no security and nothing out there. They just be out there cooling, like.
Yep.
And most of the time, like the ones that are like sanctioned, like the county ones, they have to go through background checks and stuff, but you can literally start your own little league without going through the county.
We can start our own?
Yeah.
Word.
You can start your own league.
Let's do it.
And then bam, all you gotta do is rent out different fields and find different teams to play.
Let's go.
Get y'all asses
Let's
on
get
that
this
field.
money. Let's get this money.
Have a pizza party after, guys.
For real.
Yeah. With orange slices.
Yeah, we won't even get the hot and ready.
We get the good pizza. We get that West Shore. That's wild. That's sad though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's very sad,
And I seen the video, like that. And honestly,
they had a video?
Yeah, it was a video.
Oh, you know there's gotta be
the one in Jacksonville, because somebody started shooting and they didn't know what was going on, and they just started telling all the kids to lay down, get on the ground, this, that, and the other. And then you see different adults going across the field trying to see what was going on, but the coaches was trying to get all the players and the kids to stay down. And you just heard pop, 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 pop. I mean, not even, you ain't even just throwing a random in the air, you know what I mean? Calm fuck down, they was really shooting out there.
Yeah, shoot out.
7-year-old dead and his father.
Damn, they shot a 7-year-old?
Yeah.
See, that's
stupid. And that's where the line gets blurred, gets drawn too far, when the kids start getting involved. Because it's they're just innocent ones. They're just trying to have fun, and now you bring in.
They be messing up the game for these kids.
They really do.
And that's the biggest problem, is because now, those kids are now going to think okay, well, can I even play anymore without worrying about getting shot?
Nah, they gonna make them kids play. There ain't no option. A lot of them kids is an early way out for these families and stuff. They see these kids as the potential stars that they know they gonna be. And they put pressure on them.
That's a whole lot of pressure.
Yeah, at a very young age.
Look, I need you to get 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, or we can't pay rent.
But now here's the thing. And
we all living in this one house. Would it be nice if everybody was able to everybody a house?
I'm gonna throw this out then. Why instead of, because right now I think there's a shift happening from physical to electrical to electronic.
Yeah, e-gaming,
reaction videos. toy test videos. And
who you see doing that? You don't see them black kids doing a lot of them toy test videos.
Well,
you really don't.
No,
you really don't.
Because parents ain't letting their kids just sit up there on YouTube
and play with toys all day.
Videos and sampling toys and stuff.
Well, if you can
most is what you see is white and Asian.
Well, like I said, if you can get $22 million a year out of it,
yeah.
You know,
can you imagine that $22 million for your kids to sit there and play with toys?
Yeah.
Toys that you ain't gotta buy.
They give them
toys you ain't gotta buy.
Yeah, like Ari, you know, she I guess there's this new family out there that I guess they're something to do with Baldi, which is I guess it was a game made back in the late 90s, and it's like some sort of principal deal, and if you answer the questions wrong, he's chasing you to go to detention. But now this family turned it into, let's find these toys in the house, and Baldi still throws questions out, but if you get one wrong, then he's hunting you down to go in detention. But yeah, that's all they do now.
Yeah, just remake everything.
Yeah, and it's like,
look, I'm about to snatch on one of these cracks.
That's what I've been telling Gino. I said, bro, I was telling Gino, yo, you need to get your son into that YouTube, bro, because he's got the cute little son with the curly hair and so always saying some funny stuff, man. Come on, right there,
kids
tell you, yeah.
And like I said,
they only cute for so long.
That's true. It's like the baby comes.
You got like a shelf life on cuteness.
Yeah,
about 7, 8, all the way up to about 10, 11. Now you starting to get a little. I don't like you. Too tall.
Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about getting a video started for Ari.
There you go.
And just get her going. It's like her riding a bike, or hey, all right, test this toy out. Oh yeah, blah blah blah, and then and she's got that voice and the cuteness and everything.
That's what you got to do.
And like I said, get millions of hits. You get paid off for per million.
To sit around and play.
Yeah, that's it.
I did that for free my whole life.
Yeah, exactly. And like the whole e-gaming thing. Like I said, the 16-year-old that won $2 million playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Just play.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in the wrong era. That's what it was.
I don't think we grew up in the wrong era. I think we grew up without knowing the potential.
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought that having a camera on you, watching you play video games, will make you money?
Yeah, people would watch you play video. Who would want to watch me play video games?
Exactly.
But apparently that's the day.
Kids that can't get the toys that that they playing with. Right
it's not just kids; it's adults.
Yeah, that's creepy though.
That is creepy.
But like.
There's no part of me that wants to watch a child play with toys.
Well, no, I'm talking about the video. I'm talking about video games.
Yeah.
Oh, like
that's real big on Twitch.
Twitch is huge on that.
Yeah, what's his name just signed a contract with Twitch? Logic or something?
Yeah, he did actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I curse a lot on watching people stream me playing video games and stuff.
But yeah, that's and I'm talking about people like I follow this one guy, Will Fresco on Facebook and Twitch and all that, and I've actually talked to him and stuff, and he's a cool guy. But yeah, that's all he is. He pretty. But it takes a lot of money to get it started up, because you gotta because on PlayStation you can't stream to Facebook anymore.
Oh, so that's got to be a Facebook thing then.
Yeah,
they're probably cutting out everybody that's trying to.
But on Xbox you can.
But Facebook's got its own gaming streaming service.
Yeah.
So you probably can't use Twitch and share it to Facebook. You probably got to use Facebook's.
You have to use Facebook setup.
That's what they're doing.
Nobody.
Facebook's trying to.
But Twitch and YouTube is starting to blow up big now for the gamers.
Good. I'm about to get off.
Because all the people I follow now, they're on Twitch now.
I'm sure IG better than Facebook.
Facebook is where you go to be upset.
Yeah.
If you want to be upset and just talk about how shitty life is.
But you can do that on IG too.
Yeah, but IG's more of a happy place.
Yeah.
I notice I really don't see too much bullshit go down on it.
Like right now, there's one like Facebook. Like I said, Facebook does have their own gaming setup. I got somebody on right now playing Call of Duty Warzone. and I got somebody else on Twitch. He's playing Super Smash Bros.
It's kind of a tutorial also too. When you watch somebody playing the game versus, because I remember when I ain't never buy them, but I remember when we used to buy like video games and stuff, and they would come with the books.
Yeah,
like
the instruction book
and stuff.
Yeah,
and I ain't never buy them $30-$40 things, but sometimes if I got stuck on a level, like I kind of wish I could like watch somebody do it and then do it type thing.
Like I'll tell you this, I like if I wanted to get in. But that's the thing, you can set it up. Like some of these guys have elaborate setups. Like they got green screens, they got everything.
You can see the game going on behind them.
Yeah, like it is. But like I said, a lot of these guys are PC players. But you can set it up for Facebook and all that. You just got to run a different OBS program.
Yeah, but Facebook shutting that out.
Yeah. So like I said, that's why everybody's going to Twitch now.
And you see Facebook and Instagram Messenger are like
combined, which I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm like, why don't?
Because it's easier to track you.
Yeah.
I don't want my Instagram messages on my instant messenger.
Yeah, no.
Like
that's why I have Instagram.
It's easy to monitor. Because they're doing it now to where you can delete messages, but they're still in their archive. Facebook's holding on to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, even.
So when they give you the option, like when you want to delete your Facebook, and they say, "Do you want to erase it completely?" Like they're like, "Yeah, we'll tell you it's erased. We're gonna put it in this folder.
It's gonna go over to this monitor. Yes. Why would you want to erase it? Let's put it over here now, because now we got to pay attention."
Well, that's just like with just text messages. Your text messages aren't erased.
Oh yeah, I figured that.
Because I remember one of my old coworkers from Napa. He was actually able to get text messages from the company from 2 years ago.
That's crazy. I know. I tried. They won't let me do it.
All he had to do was call the company, give him his passcode. Hey, I need these text messages from here to here. Okay, and they mailed it to him.
Well, company. I mean, I feel like they would store them, like. Yeah.
But Facebook, like if you try to go back to some of your old messages,
because if you just screw me, you've been working for me for 3 years, I'm gonna want to know what the hell you've been doing all this time.
But like I said, I could search for messages, and like you can't go back that far. But if you allow Facebook to archive them for you, then yes, you can go back as far as you want.
Nah. No, thank you.
So like it's like, so.
This world is weird. It's just getting weirder and weirder and weirder.
But then soon it'll be all over.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Well, I think we've done a show tonight, guys.
Yeah. Without Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook has some of that.
So check us out on Spreaker. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify.
SoundCloud, Amazon, Deezer, Castbox, Google. They're everywhere.
We are everywhere. So, for Truth Davis, Tommy C. here in Ohio Studios, Surgeon General, thank you, sir, for allowing us to be here. This is what's really going on. And guess what, guys? We will see you next week if my computer will work.
That's what it is. I'm telling you.
We're out.
Zuck is messing with us.